Hello everyone, Jay Whitner here with our internet TV show Crowdfunding Coverage. We do a recap of the monthly crowdfunding activities in terms of the news that's going on and some of the big campaigns that happen. And our show is brought to you by Kickstarter Coaching and the Space Finance Group. For February of 2017, the shortest month of the year, we have a shorter than normal show. So there were 4 big campaigns that got funded in February. These big campaigns brought in over $4 million. The largest of the campaigns was a tabletop game, The World of Smog, Rise of Melaka, that brought in over $1 million. So we'll talk about these 4 big campaigns. But first, we'll talk about a couple of news items that happened in February. Kickstarter recently brought out a new feature of their website that creators of campaigns can do live streaming communication with their backers. So you can make a live presentation about what your project is and so forth. Kickstarter seems to really like this, and they decided to buy a video streaming startup, Huzza, and they've opened up an office in Canada that I believe is where the video streaming company was located. So it seems they're committed to using this feature and offering it, and I look forward to trying it out myself. I haven't taken a look at that yet. IndieGo has made some changes in their payment structure. That they accept payments through Stripe, and what they're doing is they want to offer payment abilities in various denominations. So that, for example, a person who wants to support a campaign could pay pounds, or euros, or other currencies. So it looks like they're going to start with 1 or 2 currencies and gradually expand to where people from different nations can pay in their own currency, which I guess makes things a little bit simpler for them and might mitigate any surprises in terms of currency fluctuation. The 4 big campaigns. These campaigns all brought in approximately $1 million, and this time they're a mixture of reward-style crowdfunding and the newer equity crowdfunding. The length of the videos ranged from about 1.5 minutes to 5 minutes. The campaign length, at least of the rewards campaigns, range from 16 to 44 days. The equity campaigns run a little bit differently. It's more difficult to see the length of the campaign because it can be changed during mid-campaign, unlike Kickstarter and IndieGo. The reward levels that were offered by these campaigns range from 3 to 12 different rewards, so very manageable amounts of reward. And they were all good about updating their supporters on what was going on with their campaigns, anywhere from 18 to 52 updates during the period. The first campaign, if I'm pronouncing this correctly, is Nekopara. This is, the origins of this are a graphic novel about sort of cat people, like a big comic. And the purpose of the campaign was to make this into an anime. If you're not familiar with it, it's like an animation style movie. So they raised quite a bit of money, and some of the things that they did, that they offered as rewards that were interesting, is they would design a character for the game that, for the movie, that's based on your cat. I guess you provide pictures of your cat, and then they can make a character in the animation that is based on your cat. They also use some traditional things, stretch goals, to keep the campaign getting larger and larger over time. And they have lots of add-on things that you could purchase in addition to the anime itself. So they raised almost $1 million with that campaign. Next, we have an equity crowdfunding project from the folks at WeFunder, who are the leaders in the equity crowdfunding space. This one is called Liquid Piston. And what this is about is a new engine. Fundamentally, the general combustion engines that you find in cars and in other machinery, while they've had refinements over the years, fundamentally they're pretty much the same as they've been for a long time. So this is a different style of engine, reminiscent a little bit of the Wonka engine that Mazda pioneered long ago. But the basic idea here is a smaller, lighter engine that's more efficient. So they've raised money from different places, and they raised $1 million through their crowdfunding activities at WeFunder. The way they did it is they offered a convertible note, which is basically a debt instrument that can convert into equity later. They augmented the financial aspect of it, the investment aspect, with some rewards. And a lot of people like to do this, a mixture of the financial and the rewards. And they had a fair-sized minimum, $2,000 minimum for their campaign, which has certain advantages. It cuts down on the number of investors and communication and all that sort of thing. But certainly you're locking some people out of your offering because somebody wanted to put in, say, $1,000 and you don't want to put in $2,000. You're sort of blocking those people out. But congratulations to Liquid Piston, $1 million to make a better engine. Next, we have another equity crowdfunding campaign. This one is called Hopsters. The concept here in terms of backstory, breweries are very big right now. A lot of people are into that. And what these people are doing that's a little bit different is you go to their place and you work with one of their specialists and make beer yourself. They help you through the process of making the beer that you want to make. They have sort of a menu of the different beers you can do and work with you and help you do it. And it takes, I think it takes about 2 weeks from the start of the process to the end. So if you go in and get everything started, and then 2 weeks later you can go in and bottle your beer with your own label, all that kind of stuff. So they're called Hopsters. They also raised $1 million with their campaign through WeFunder. And people seem like they're excited about the idea of making their own beer. The company released a little bit of their information. They had over $1 million of sales in 2015. And they've raised over $500,000 from accredited investors who've looked at what they're doing and it's sort of given it an uptick. It's been vetted by some accredited investors. So congratulations to Hopsters and to WeFunder with two very successful $1 million equity raises in February. Next, we have the Rise of Melaka. This is the World of Smog campaign that I talked about. This is a tabletop game, and it's I believe the second in the series. They had done one previous game, which helps to explain their success. You can go back to your backers of prior campaigns and sort of reactivate them and see if they want to participate again. Some of the things they did with their campaign is they used the GIFs, little mini videos that people use for this sort of thing. So that was one of the features they did. They also used supplemental videos where they were showing some gameplay of people enjoying the game, playing the game, so you get a sense of what the experience would be if you wanted to participate here. And their rewards that they had, they started at $100. Which for a rewards campaign, I don't really remember one that started that high before, although there have been a couple 100,000 campaigns. So I'm sure there have been, but it's an unusually high amount for the rewards to start at. But obviously it was quite successful for them. They raised over $1 million. So congratulations to them. And a personal plug here, I want to talk about something that some friends of mine and I are running. This is a campaign on Kickstarter. For an update of the Integrated Space Plan for 2017. We did one of these a couple of years ago, and there's been a lot of tremendous news and breakthroughs on reusability and other areas in space exploration and development. So we're running this campaign to update the Integrated Space Plan, which is a very detailed 100-year forecast of our efforts in space, what they should be. We're offering a color poster and some cool astronaut autographs. And of course, we'll be upgrading our website and some other things as well. So be sure to check out the Integrated Space Plan. That's it for crowdfunding coverage for February of 2017. If you've got questions about crowdfunding and you're in the space arena or interested in that zone, visit the Space Finance Group to learn more about how we can help you. And if you're not involved in the space arena, but you're interested in crowdfunding, visit us at kickstartercoaching.com. That's it for February of 2017. We'll see you in a month or so and tell you what's going on in March. Take care.